Hello sports fans and non-sports fans alike, and welcome to Putt Miniature Golf's 2020 Golf Ball Madness pregame show. Now before we get to the championship game today, let's take a look at how we got here. Now the opening round of the tournament saw absolute mayhem and a little bit of heartbreak, perhaps none worse than that of defending champion Virginia. The Cavaliers faced off against Cincinnati in the opening round, and the 11th seed came in with perhaps the shot of the tournament.
Whoa! It's over with one shot! Yes! The University of Cincinnati!
The Bearcats slamming the door right from the opening tip, the first shot of the tournament. Now over in the East region, the 16 seed and Patriot League champion Boston U was going up against the top-seeded Dayton Flyers, and this one went into overtime.
Dayton is in. Oh, it's do or die for the Cinderella team from Boston. Oh, and they left it short. Dayton, by the skin of their teeth, advances to the second round.
Despite the OT scare for Dayton, all four top seeds advance out of round one. Number 11 Indiana joins fellow 11 seed Cincinnati, and two Lone Star State 12 seeds, Stephen F. Austin and Texas, as the other double-digit seeds pulling off upsets in round number one. Now the second round brought some controversy in the South region. Stephen F. Austin facing off against Louisville. There was some contact here on the tip. No foul was called. Check it out for yourself.
Second round action. Oh, here's the shot. Oh, look at this. We had a collision. I did not hear a whistle. I didn't see any foul.
And the Cardinals could not recover, as it was the Lumberjacks of Stephen F. Austin making it through to the third round. Now we had a battle of the Keystone State with Penn State and Villanova, the only two Pennsylvania teams in the tournament doing battle. After their first shots, PSU with a chance to put away Nova.
They did it! They did it! Penn State moves on!
The second round saw our first two-seed fall, as Florida State could not overcome number 7 West Virginia. Texas and Cincinnati also continuing their Cinderella runs to the round of 16. The third round once again saw the East's top seed Dayton tested, this time against the Texas Longhorns. Their first shot goes out of bounds. We pick things up with a difficult downhill shot for their third.
Dayton going to try to tap in for a three. They got the three.
The Longhorns could not capitalize on the mistake. They would make 4 and bow out of the tournament. Over in the Midwest region, it was top-seeded Kansas taking on Wisconsin, and like Dayton, the Badgers would go OB off the tip, and KU had a chance to close things out.
And the Jayhawks can move on. Yes, Kansas moves on.
While KU and Dayton move on, we saw our first top seeds fall. Both Baylor in the South and Gonzaga out west were upset. Now that brings us to the regional finals, and perhaps the two lowest seeds to ever do battle for a regional crown. But don't quote me on that, I haven't actually done the research. Number 12, Stephen F. Austin. Number 11, Cincinnati, going at it for the South title. Now this game would go into overtime. We pick things up after the tip in the extra frame.
Cincinnati will tap in for a three here in overtime. And the Bearcats are in for the three. Austin needs this to force an overtime, and it did not get there!
Meanwhile, it was 4-seeded Oregon and 3-seeded Seton Hall out west to see who would represent that region in the semifinals.
And the Ducks are in for a two. Now you can see the distance that Seton Hall needs to make. Let's see how they can do to stay alive. They need to make this. They have the speed and the distance, but it's wide left.
So that sets the field of 4 moving on. Kansas, Dayton, Cincinnati, and Oregon. And so the action moves to Atlanta for the semifinals. The first semifinals features our two top seeds in Kansas and Dayton. Now this hole features multiple elevation changes. We pick things up after both teams make it to the top tier off the tip.
Lightning Oh, is it going to hold? They held up. This could be for the win for the Dayton Flyers. Oh no, oh no, oh no. They went for it, and there they go. Dayton, that ball.
Now the Flyers could not recover, and so it is Kansas punching their ticket to the title game. In the other semifinal, it was Oregon and Cincinnati, the Bearcats looking to continue their Cinderella run.
Balls are up. Oh, I think Oregon was close, but they're going to be in trouble. They're heading back down, and they're in the hazard.
And there you have it, KU, Cincinnati capitalizing off their opponent's mistakes, and so the final two teams are left to battle it out for the title. And so that's how we set the stage for this championship game. The ultimate Cinderella, 11 seed, Cincinnati, 5 straight upset wins to get to this point. On the other side, it's Kansas, the top overall seed. They took down every challenger put in front of them. It's the Bearcats. It's the Jayhawks. The championship game is next.